Hello everybody, welcome back to Dominions 5. We are playing as Middle-Age Alm on the Pankor system map, and we are fighting a 1v4 against Relay, East, Abyssia, and Oceania. Because, yeah, we just got the raw end of the diplomacy in this particular game. Yeah, so let's look at some of these fights. I don't think there's any major fights. These are just, this is Oceania taking more of my land. Yep. Then, what's this? Oh, this is kind of an incidental bump. I was moving some of my like, these were armies that I had used to clean up after Abyssia. So there's just like forecasters here and a little bit of PD and just a few guys, not much. He also doesn't have too much. He has three of these. We haven't seen these before. These are sacred with regen and size 4 kind of crushing trampler dudes. Plus he's got a few mages for, I guess, water elementals. Yep, water elementals and a bunch of illithids. So yeah, he's summoning a ton of water elementals. Now, fortunately, his illithids are doing. Oh no, I was gonna say fortunately they're hitting the militia. Nope, they're hitting my dudes. Yeah. Anyways, so also I don't have any gems. So all of his gems. So he's got a bunch of water guys. Let's fast forward a little bit. So yep, water elementals definitely beat militia. By the way, Iron Darts with Farcaster is hilarious, right? All the way across the field. Yep. These are my Iron Darts landing over here from the back row. Yeah, that's kind of fun. And so hilariously, we just rout him. We rout his illithids because Farcaster Iron Darts. I've just killed a bunch of them, and so the rest of them rout. And then more Iron Darts. These guys are, yeah, now they rout also. So, like, yeah, we just routed them because of Iron Darts. We have, like, nothing left in terms of soldiers, but most of those soldiers were all PD. And so these are like the few guys that we had left. I mean, our guys are routing too, but his guys routed first. So we actually win that fight because Priest-Smiths are awesome. Because Iron Darts is a really awesome spell. And yeah, we actually kill like 7 illithids. Like, I'll take it, right? So that was pretty fun. And then, yeah, another random army of East, because East is pretty big, right? He's already digested Vanheim, and now he's attacking me from multiple angles. And so here he's attacking me from the East. East gets, like, some of his land commanders, like, free spawn these swans, which are hilarious, because they're really weak and bad, and they can't patrol. But, you know, they can attack rear and mess with mages, and so and why not do that with them? So yeah, they're, you know, that's yet another tool for East to use. Then what's this? This is the Uttervast taking this random province from Abyssia. So yeah, so after I see this, I'm like, okay, so, you know, the Uttervast is taking this province. Yeah, the Uttervast has regen, and yeah, obviously it's gonna win. So this kind of gives me hope in the sense that I think, okay, Abyssia, like, hey, he's being attacked by Relay. Like, come on, let's get our act together. This was nothing. And then more attacks here. I don't think we have a real fight anywhere here. Yeah, no real fights happen. Yeah, so let's just take a look at the map here. So, yeah, so basically we have lost all the land to the south to East and Oceania. Then over here, Relay tried to take this land from us, but he just randomly ran into a bunch of mages, and so we survived that. And then this fortress has been breached, and so our god is going to die next turn. So I'm just doing a Seeking Arrow, because, I mean, out of spite, right? Why not? And then I gave him a couple gems so that he can maybe summon some elementals, but there's nothing in here at all. So, you know, I know he's going to die. This fortress still has another turn or two, and so I'm going to take the extra turn and research for a little bit. Now that I killed this pile of dudes, there is less, like, there isn't like a big pile of illithids running around, so that's why I can research. I don't need to patrol with all of my mages. I'm patrolling with the army, and I'm confident that that will be enough. I'm also move patrolling with these guys, so like I do have some casters, right? If he attacks me here, I'll have these mages, and I'll have these mages who are correctly doing move patrol, so that'll be enough to handle whatever he throws at me here. Meanwhile, we're recruiting, trying to get as many of these guys. They are just kind of, I mean, they're waiting because the issue is I would really love to come out and take this province, but Ys might also come here, and Ys has like a whole bunch of Movark Knights, and I don't want to just randomly throw these guys at Movark Knights because I've only got, like, these are designed to kill them, but there's only like 9 of them, so we need a bit more. If he comes at us with 20 Movark Knights, which he has in the south, in this area, he's got a lot, then that would kill all of my guys. But once I get a critical mass, then we'll actually be able to fight the knights. We are researching away. Oh, by the way, we've been forging a lot of things like anti-magic amulets with our astral guys, and also a couple of lodestones. So we need different things to fight different people. Against Ys, we need a bit of fire resistance, and that's all. And, you know, the usual whatever protection stuff. And whereas against Relay, then we really want to have the magic resistance items. In terms of tech, we are done with enchantment. We're trying to work up thaumaturgy to get Thaw 5 if we can, in order to fight against Relay. Yeah, and that is pretty much it for this turn. Let's load up the next one. This was turn 24. I believe that means I should load up file 23. No. Yeah. Alright, so Reginald cast Seeking Arrow. Found a suitable target and headed for the enemy's heart. That's good to hear. And then... yeah, so he's got... I forget where I cast it. I think I cast it on this... I think I cast it here. Can we see where the commander is? Oh, I thought I clicked on him. I just got him. There it is. Crippled. So I'm pretty sure this is the guy that we got. But, you know, they have more, like, Seeking Arrow only does 8 damage, so, you know, I couldn't have killed him, but, you know, spite, right? We crippled the commander. Not enough to stop this army. And in fact, because these guys are quickness, like, okay, I get the water elemental off, and I have him scripting, like, a few, like, whatever random spells, but, like, they're quickness guys, so they just, like, zoom right into the base. They don't care. And, yeah, they just kill the guy. Not a super combatant, to say the least. Yeah, the air elemental kind of doing that. Anyways, so yeah, so they, my air elemental killed 1 spearman. Go Eldest Dwarf. Too bad. And then this fight is... he is sieging that fort. And so I just have PD because I wasn't patrolling, which is by design. These are his troops. He's got these are his, I guess, kind of heavy infantry. Yeah, whatever. He just needs the siege strength, basically. Oh, and he's got crossbows too. So he's doing a good job of recruiting all the Indies. Alm keeps getting this... Oh no, this is a hurricane. So this is definitely somebody doing this. So somebody's casting hurricane on me, so causing a ton of unrest in the population. Yeah, that's what it is. I got some random unrest events, but somebody is spamming hurricane on my capital. So that's got to be East, because East has air income. It's certainly not Relay. Yeah, that's it. So this turn, we are taking our big pile of dudes here, and we are... So, somewhat inexplicably, Relay just kind of moves off. Like, he should have just kept a dude here. So this is something... When you're sieging a province, you can always just take, like... well, I can't show it here, but... you can, like, take... From your sieging army, you can put a dude here, and it will just stay on top and keep it sieged. So you should always do that. So he moves off, letting me use my fort again. So anyways, so we're going to move our troops over here because we want to get our throne back, basically. Like, we want to fight East over here somewhere. So we're going to get in position to do that. And then I am combining these random troops to fight East over here. So this is going to be like a smallish army, mostly mages, but all of the guardians that I could spare, and combine with all of these mages and whatever I happen to have here. Hopefully that's going to be enough to free this castle, and then this pile of dudes is going to be, you know, is going to fight over here. And like Relay, I don't know what he's doing, but like I can't deal with everybody, so we're going to deal with that first. So that is the plan. Oh, so, yeah. So then, meanwhile, I am like, I've been kind of downplaying this, but I'm actively trying to diplo my way out of this. I'm trying to kind of see if there are any faults in the alliance, in the water alliance. And in particular, like, by the way, I totally respect, like, that's a cool idea to get a water alliance going, and especially on this map, you can kind of make it work. Objectively, though, there are some really odd things. Like, if you were not playing with the alliance, then there's no reason why these nations wouldn't, like, one of them wouldn't backstab the other, because of a few reasons. So first of all, I think Relay in some ways is getting the short end of the stick, because East has already taken Vanarus. Oceania is close to taking him. Now, Relay has taken a bunch of random land through here, but he has not yet gotten a lot of like rich provinces or anything like that. And so it's weird to me that he hasn't taken advantage of like Oceania, for example, being all committed in here to go after him. Or similarly, like now it's kind of a little late. Now like East is engaging me fully. So it totally makes sense, gang up on me. Like I get that, that's logical. But like there's how should I put this? So Relay can fight me now because I'm weakened by the fact that I'm fighting everybody else on this planet. So sure, I get that. However, and it's clear that he has some deal with Abyssia, because this is unexplainable, right? Like this could be all taken by Relay, right? And Abyssia is not any better at fighting against Relay than I am. In fact, Abyssia is worse because he doesn't have like, yes, fireballs, but he doesn't have like as good evocations as I do. So, like objectively, like Diplo agreements notwithstanding, right? A Relay needs to get his hands on this land, and clearly he's made a deal with him for now. I think his plan is first deal with Ulm, and then I'll backstab Abyssia. I get that, and he's probably got some kind of deal where he's guaranteed to get Abyssia before, like, an Oceania leaves it to him, and, like, they don't contest him for it. There's some weird, like, diplomacy going on. When I look at this map, so there, I guess it's hard to explain, I guess, the concept I'm trying to get across. Like there's a short term and then there's a medium term and the long term view of this game, right? For these water nations. Relay is a nation that is going to get much scarier in the late game. So currently, I think Relay is the weakest of these water nations. Now, and so it is surprising to me that the other water nations are not taking him out. Because it's easier to take him out now than it will be later. So that's the first thing that is weird to me. But I mean, obviously they've decided not to do that because they have a water alliance. But if you were being Machiavellian about it, that's surprising to me. Because the water nations, the reason they always fight each other first is that they have nothing to fear from the land nations. So they're not in a rush to kill land nations. Land nations can't attack water nations until the very, very, very late game where you can craft enough, either craft like thugs or super combatants or enough water breathing items. So now East wants to get on land soon because like they're even better on land than in the water. I get it. But even so, like he got Vanheim. He decided to attack me. Now that he's attacked me, sure, go for it, right? But why go against Ulm, who has guardians who are like really good against your sacreds? Like his whole thing is sacred knights, right? Why attack Ulm? It makes so much more sense, I think, if I was playing East, to go after your water neighbors, right? Now, this would have been like 5 turns ago or 2 turns ago, right? At this point, he's agreed, okay, we're going to take over the land, nation. But to me, I am never going to be a threat to him in the water. Because Ulm can, never attack in the water. Like, it's really bad, right? So, they don't need to take, I can get strong. It doesn't, it doesn't matter. He's even stronger on land than he is in the water. So it's I'm not a threat, right? The biggest threat to East and to Oceania is, Relay in the long term. So to me, that is what is kind of weird in this whole decision and this whole alliance thing, is why aren't they killing Relay? And then the other thing that's weird is Abyssia, right? So Abyssia clearly has some kind of deal with Relay, but what does he think is going to happen? They're gonna take all the land except his land and leave him? No, clearly they're gonna kill him right after they kill me, right? So, why is Abyssia still fighting me and not killing, taking all of this and all of this? What is going on here? So there are a lot of, this is a very complicated diplomatic situation, and there are some of the players who I totally get what they're doing. I would say Relay kind of makes sense to me. Relay, I mean, I don't understand why he's not attacking Abyssia. To me, Abyssia seems like a pretty soft target, but whatever. He's attacking me because East is also attacking me. I kind of get that. And he's masterminding this whole operation, so fair enough. But I don't get the play from East and from Oceania and from Abyssia, to be honest. That doesn't seem to be in their best interest. But anyways, as is the case in these, when you're trying to analyze the diplomacy here, there's always a lot you don't know, and so it's hard to have a complete picture. But that's life. So here I'm sending a message to East where I'm trying to make him see dude, okay, you're attacking me, but you're gonna suffer a lot of losses. You have a strong early game advantage with your sacred knights. You need to use that to eliminate your serious threats, which are going to be your water neighbors, not me. And then I'm even telling him, look, I get you have an underwater alliance. We can even fake it. So in other words, if he were to stop attacking me, then maybe his, the guys in the alliance would be like, dude, you're not holding up your end. What's going on? So I'm saying, look, we can pretend to fight. We could have a few skirmishes. But let me know that we're not having a real war so that I can redistribute my forces to fight Relay. And then, you can, I can give you the credibility that you need so that you can rearrange your logistics to go after, a target that makes a lot more sense. Anyways, that's what I'm trying to get East to do. So let's go to the next turn. This was turn 25. I believe we are actually on par. Yeah, this is it. This is turn 26. Okay. So Abyssia, being the jerk that Abyssia goes and takes back that that rich province, right? Let's okay. Before we talk about this, let's look at these battles. So this is yeah. So remember the guys that killed my god in the throne province, and now they're going after the other fort because why not? The reason why not is because of this. So these guys are scripted. Pretty sure they're scripted. Hold and attack cavalry. We've got longbows. Longbows shoot far. We've got iron darts. Iron darts also shoot far. And yeah, so his sacreds are powerful, but they are not powerful enough to fight all of this. And so, if we look here, for example, chop chop. By the way, the fatigue is not just it's not just about getting them to like the fatigue damage that these guys do. The fatigue is not just good because, oh, if they get to 100 fatigue, then they're unconscious and they don't attack. Even having high fatigue reduces your damage. It reduces the defense and the attack rolls. You know, the higher the fatigue, the lower your effective defense and attack rolls are. So yeah, it's very effective. Obviously, these guys are never gonna last long. And all of these guys get chopped into sushi like I said they would. Do I get the commander? I think I do because he is crippled and has a combat speed of 2. I'm pretty sure I do. Let's see. Combat speed of 2. Not enough. So... Yep, we kill 20 Movark Knights. Spearmen are not much, but Movark Knights are like 115 gold each and 53 resources each. We lost nothing. Yeah. So this is actually the first fight. Now, to be fair, this was kind of even. I mean, 25 of these guys is a pretty big deal. These are pretty badass sacreds. This was a stronger army, but I took like. You would expect this to be very damaging. No, the Guardians are just murdered them. And so this is what I was trying to tell Is from the beginning. Like, dude, don't fight me. It's gonna end well. It's not gonna end well for you. And like, yep, told you so. And then Relay just takes a random province. Another hurricane. This is very smart, by the way. Is is... I mean, I don't think he appreciated how deadly my Guardians could be to his Sacreds. But overall, he's playing very well because, like, spamming the Hurricanes, I'm pretty sure it's him that's doing that, is really killing my income in my capital. So that's very smart. And then the walls here have been breached. And so we are going to... Oh, yeah, this is what Relay took. So the walls have been breached, and so next turn we are breaking siege with... we don't have a lot, again, in terms of chaff. We don't have much. Why don't we do Y over here? We have like a bit of a wall in front, but we do have a lot of mages, and so we're going to do the traditional thing, which is give everybody an earth gem, get a bunch of earth elementals, and then spam evocations behind it. So here's Abyssia fighting me, right? It's like, dude... Give me a break. All right, now we just killed all of his Movark Knights, so we're like, well, let's take this. And in fact, because now he brought his god in here to claim the throne, and so maybe we can actually, because his god can change shapes, right, from water to land. So maybe we can kill his god, you know, as revenge, as tit for tat. So that is the plan. Otherwise, I think that is basically it for this turn. And that is a good time to end the episode as well. So, you know, the long-term prospects are bad, but in the short term, we've been winning pretty much all the fights so far. So as long as that keeps up, you know, we haven't lost yet. So see you guys in the next turn. Take care.